Sports Podcast.
The best of the best of the best.
No vengan a frontear a echarte flores.
Le llevamos la mejor noticia del deporte.
Like,
Eso te da duro.
Dígalo, papi, tú supéralo, ¿viste?
Put the fries in the bag.
Número por número.
Yo voy a los míos, así que vamos allá.
Fuego, fuego, fire.
Jacob is gonna dog walk.
Casi en la hora cero.
Eso era lo que se esperaba.
We believe. The one that panicked was the head coach.
Ver estos dos mastodontes.
just don't agree about the format. I think that
April Fools. Eso fue lo primero que yo pensé.
Un coach de nombre.
so no what's going on. I don't
Oye, man.
know. All these good.
Está atrasado.
Ay, el Big Three.
Said that dog in them.
Playoff de muerte súbita.
Como que eso no tiene ningún tipo de sentido.
They were too predictable.
Un hincapié para otra situación.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too. Don't get that twisted.
Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Te van a apretar.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esta noche buena.
este es mi examen que todos se están comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shaky, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una salsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs. Call Sport Podcast. Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. It is who? It is us. With what? Where we call Sport Podcast here at We Call Golf. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we right here once again. We had to come out here and make it happen. Give me those golf claps right quick. Hey, yes, sir. Thank you for being with us here at We Call Sport Podcast. I want to go ahead and start with, I want to apologize because we usually come to Monday. However, we couldn't make it this Monday due to, I got military duties and issues and stuff that I got to attend.
You got a life.
So
you got a life.
I gotta go ahead and take care of that first before I come out here. So we moved it for yesterday, but then again, it took care of that too as well. So it just back-to-back dates. So please, thank you for being with us, and thank you for being with us during the whole entire week. For those that stay here all week long, and for those that are new, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button for us to come out and let you know whatever we got something in here about golf. But as always, Noto Boy has that red cup with me, always with me. The thing is, you never know what's in here. It could be what, Miguel? Kool-Aid?
Maybe juice. Some
Water.
type of juice.
Joe, you already know what's the deal. Hey, and always with my brother from another mother, Miguel Golf 101. What's up, Miguel? How you doing today, man?
What's going on, man? Listen, we're talking golf. Master Week coming up. You know, every junkie in this planet of the world knows that this week is Master Week. So everybody's preparing their flags, their green and yellows. Everybody's talking about it, who's going to win it this year. So we got our picks too. So we're going to talk about our picks about that soon here and later. We're going to give you our thought about the Masters this year. Of course, we got a lot of things to talk about. Hey, never know. Our picks could be the ones.
You never know. Just like Miguel said, if you look at the bottom of the logo, it's the entrance to Augusta, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what you're going to be talking about. We mainly going to be talking about today. Augusta has tons of stories. This, of course, is the most notorious and fanciest course in the entire world of golf.
We can say it's the biggest tournament. At least we were debating at the job. This is probably the biggest tournament.
No,
this
is the
most, I guess, most exclusive one you ought to win. This is the one you want in your pocket. This is the one that you ought to pay attention to.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right. So with that being said, we can't be here without our sponsors, man. Y'all already know what we need to do.
Go.
So as always, we are gonna rock the house with one of our main sponsors. Who else? Escape to Paradise. Let's go.
Escape to Paradise, Puerto Rico. Your adventure starts here. where we offer half and full day charters to the islands of Icaco, Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. Leaving from Fajardo, our 20-foot Stama boat has a bathroom, radio, and fresh water. Super comfortable for a full day. All tours can accommodate up to 6 people, and each of our tours includes beverages and snacks, except the full day that offers a full meal. We are known for our customer service and unforgettable experience. Enjoy the chance to snorkel and swim on the most beautiful beaches of our islands. Half-day charters offers you 2 schedules, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and this only visits Icacos and Palomino Islands. The full day charter prices may vary depending of destination. To see our availability, go to escapetoparadisepr.com. Click on book now and search by date. We only work by reservation. For other accommodations and more, please call 787-516-1025 or you can write us an email at escapetoparadisepr@gmail.com. Escape to Paradise.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we keep going forward, Escape to Paradise. Listen, if you're planning your vacation, you don't know where to go, and if you are in debate, go to Puerto Rico. We're the east side. Escape to Paradise. They're going to take you all the way around. You already saw the commercial. And if you tell them that we call Sports Century, they're going to give you a discount and treat you slightly shaky difference. Okay. All right. But with that being said, Spawn, JJ Spawn, Miguel.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Spawn.
What a clutch performance out there at Texas, the Lone Star State. A lot of drama. So while we start breaking it down for you, just buckle up because this was an excellent ending to this tournament. Buried behind Miguel, 7 shots from the lead. Most of the people would kind of like fold up and see you next tournament. Not my boy JJ. He fired a 67, drained a couple birdies and the eagle at the end. We're gonna be talking about a little bit more about that right now, but it was outstanding how he took over, bettering my boy, Robert McIntyre, the Scotland guy, by 1 shot. It was amazing. It was drama. It was from the get-go. It's from the start. It was really good. And my boy Oberg that I picked was in this mix. But he went shaky all the way. Shaky. He just shaking it all the way. Shaky. All right. It was a dynamic finish. It was really, really, to say the least, it had a lot of action. It was a lot of putts and big moments. I would say key hits, more out of the tee than anything else in this course. But it took most likely from the 16 hole to the end of that last day was the one that took it over. That's just my opinion on that. Miguel, what you got in this tournament?
Listen, congratulations to JJ. Again, listen, he won this tournament 4 years ago. He won this tournament in 2022, 4 years to this date. He won this 4 years ago. This is his back house, ladies and gentlemen. He lives over there. He knows this. It's not a surprise that JJ wins again. He's kind of one of those guys that just doesn't go away. He kind of like, he wins one, he says bye, he'll come back, win one later, says bye, comes back, wins one, bye. This is his third career win. His first one this year, and he is already in the FedEx 24. So when he has 575 points for the FedEx, that's putting him in 24th place. One more win, one more top 10s, he can guarantee a spot here at FedEx if nobody goes on a hot run. With that puts him in 5th in the world. We're talking about a guy that's 5th in the world. To be 5th in the world is not easy to do. But everybody, JJ Spawn, he's not the flashy type. He's just a guy that does his business in and out, gets his paycheck, he's gone. Right? So this is his 3rd career. Again, I want to make sure that people know that JJ Spawn has been playing since 2012. He's been playing for a long time. 252 events, 161 cuts. This guy's been struggling, at least to get the cuts, but he managed to win. What does he win? Exemption for 2 years. He gets all into the majors. He got 2 top 25s already. Keeps him relevant, right? He's 50-50 on cuts. 8 events this year, 4 cuts. So
I love JJ.
Every time he gets a cut, every time he gets, don't put your money on him, but never count him out. That's what I feel about JJ. Congratulations. Welcome to the winning circle. You beat my boy Robert McIntyre. I'm going to talk about him later because I almost picked him for the Masters. So congratulations, JJ. He needed it for his family. It's always good to see a repeated, champion. So, hey, man, he knows that course better than anybody. I'm sure he played it a lot of times more than anybody in that tour. So,
most definitely. Hey, we got here our boy Days from We Call Sports Puerto Rico, and he's also in the fantasy league. He says, "Dímelo, boss. We about it." So he's talking about us. We don't talk about it. We be about it around here. Days, thank you for being with us. He also mentioned that the Matt Berry is the one that is going to win the Master.
Ooh,
the elite. We'll see. We will see. Good prediction.
Let's see how that stacks up with the players that we got here soon.
No, I don't know, Days. I don't know. You definitely are shaky. He's shaky in there. He's shaky. Hey, so biggest thing about what I saw in this tournament, Miguel, it was drama all the way around, right? I saw something that I'd never seen before. I don't know if probably it happened before. But I've never seen 3 guys in the same pairing have an eagle in the same hole.
Oh, so yeah. That was
we talking about the hole 17. All 3 of them, Phillips, Spawn, and Kirk, all of them had an eagle in that same hole at the end.
That was pretty cool.
Everybody that saw the tournament and was involved in the tournament, you saw that the last day it was really rainy. It was a little bit gusty. It was a little bit it was bad. It was bad. But what happens when the course gets wet? The ball sticks and doesn't roll as much. So those greens are like a bed, right? So as soon as it hits or around the green, they soft. Yep, they soft. They stop the ball. What the players were doing, they were attacking that. Okay, so that's a perfect example of those 3. At the time, Philip drained his Iggy. He's moved from 8th place to 4th place. Then Kirk tied for 7th on that one. And then that was the hole that JJ took the lead. All right. From McIntyre. Actually, not McIntyre, Wallen at the time. Warren. Wallace. I'm gonna say Matt Wallace. So it was the key hole. So going back to McIntyre, in McIntyre's side, so he goes ahead and he eagles. He hits a birdie on 15.
Birdie, yeah.
All right, birdie 15, great. But here is when he lost the tournament. He lost the tournament that cost everything on him in 2 plays. Number 1 was 16 hole, got a bogey on it. Key bogey. That bogey, you couldn't have that bogey, and he had a bogey on that.
He needed a par there. He needed a par to get an exclamation mark there.
So the crazy thing that he comes in 17, that he previously, the 3 previous day, he had a birdie, he had a bogey, he had a par, and he eagles, boom, eagle 17,
bogey eagle.
Then in 18, he comes out of the tee and he goes to the right. He ends up in a muddy situation.
All you gotta do is hit the fairway on.
Tell these people what happens whenever mud sticks to your ball.
Yeah. It just never reacts. The club and you can't wipe it off. The new rules is you can't touch it. You still can't touch it. The old rules still you can't wipe it off. And when you hit the ball, there's mud. Doesn't matter what side is it on the ball. It's either when you hit it, it's gonna come off. But there's some mud that stays on there and it starts giving the spin the wrong way. Or even when you hit it, it can come off all dead and stuff. It's just a sticky situation. and it was a sticky situation he got.
Yep. And he went to the right, and from the get-go, from the tee, went to the right, ended up on that muddy, had a good shot at the end, but the ball, he left it short, and he couldn't make that. I gotta give it to Spawn in on 16. Whenever he got that birdie, he hit an awesome 5-iron. For those that haven't seen 16 is really challenging. Got a bunker right in the middle, which is the one that you see right underneath us. That's 16, the hole 16. So this hole is really challenging straight up out of the bat. And he hit a 5-iron from there, left it inside 4 feet. It was outstanding shot. The weather condition, like I said, weather condition on 17 was great for him because he could attack. So he went at the end 16 when he went bogey, he went eagy and then end up in 18 with a par. That was a key par because that was the one that really got him the trophy. So it was outstanding. Some key factors, Miguel. Before I go to the key factors of the other people that came around and who was close right there to win it, and they stumbled it besides McIntyre. Miguel, can you tell us about your picks? What they ended up being,
my picks. Well, Fleetwood was the only. Well, Michael Thorson, he didn't make the cut. He was out of there. Obviously, right? He's a rookie for a lot of these events going on, right? So I'm not. I picked him because I think he was hot. I think he's coming in hot, but obviously
he's coming in hot.
Fleetwood did actually. He tied for I think 14. It was, if I'm not mistaken, and then Matsuyama actually tied for 21st. So they didn't make it completely off the top 25. They're still in the top 25. So not quite off. I got 2 of them in the top 25. It's not the most. Thinking about JJ Spawn is tough when you see a whole bunch of elites nowadays and who's winning and who's trending. But I was definitely. That was left field. Obviously, he won this tournament. I should have looked at the past winners. Went right by me. But, hey, listen. I got 14 and 21. 2 people out of 3. Hey, not too bad. What did George do?
Yeah, all right. I got my boy Olbert. You already know. That's my boy. You know about it. My boy Olbert. To the I die. Stalled. He really stalled at the end with birdies. Shot a 70 at the end. He was in contention, but then again, bad shots here and there, weather conditions, I guess. And he ended up tied for 5th, 3rd straight top 10, and then he's entering the Masters really hot. We want to see about that. We want to talk about that here in a minute. Also, my boy Russell Henley, he missed the cut, didn't make it. It was a lot of triple putts, bogeys. He didn't hit up. This is the part of golf that kind of hurts. You think you got everything, and next thing you know,
you gotta.
The course got you. So you're not playing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sport that you're not playing against your guy, or your neighbor, or the other player. You play in. You playing against the course. You got to beat the course to the fullest. So yeah, he's doing whatever he's doing over there. Yeah, great. Oh yeah. Oh, what good job. But then you have to deal with the course. Ain't nobody else doing this for you. You don't have a teammate to tag you in, right?
Oh, you have to pass it.
So he was really shaky. He didn't make the cut. So I hopefully he has a better outing in the Masters. Tony Finau tied for 49. He actually had a decent start out of the gate. He's tied for 1st in the 1st round for 66. I thought he was coming, you know what I'm saying? Saturday ended up tied for 3rd on Saturday at 9 under. I'm sorry. Clutch Iggy on 18 on round 2 made him get there pretty good. But other than that, man, after that, he shot a 71 and a 78, and then that was it.
Yours didn't make, in other words.
That was it. He was tied for 49, and mine hit a top 5. So a little bit close to get it, and the other one missed the cut. So it was.
But I guess it was taking even.
It was. Let me put it like this. It was a sore feeling to know that my boy Russell didn't make the cut, to be honest with you. So some of the guys that was behind McIntyre that was going at it, Matt Wallace finished early with a solid 68, posting 16 under. Early in the clubhouse, he thought he had it for a second, but then JJ came around and got him. But he was pretty cool out there. He really impressed me whenever I saw him out there playing. Michael Kim was in the mix too, Miguel. Made a strong back nine charge at 32. Posted a 16 also under with a 69, tied for second. Everybody that I mentioned previously had a 16. So Andrew Putnam was also on the roll with a birdie on 18, forced playoff, but he missed it with a little chipping by like this. He could have forced that playoff. He missed it. Other than that, Lou, my boy Oberg, you already know what happened. He was ahead. He came back. Was a shady, and then ended up with a 70 at the end, and then that cost him the tournament. I was really excited. I thought this was the tournament he was going to go ahead and win, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. Any last thing to cover, Miguel, before we move?
No. Let's move on to the Masters, because we're already 20 minutes, and imagine the Masters. So how much we can talk about that? Let's just
you already know the deal.
We call golf.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our picks for the Masters, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Miguel, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Go ahead, man. Shoot it, man.
Well,
all you.
Master time, guys, right? Obviously, this is the week. This is where all the players need to shine. This is one of the tournaments you really want to win. And obviously, who better to pick than the last year's winner, my boy. Always going to go root for him, McIlroy. I'm always going to root for your boy, McIlroy. He won it last year. Is he going to do a repeat? It's tough because you're always to repeat the Masters. It's like you're still on the high of winning this Masters. You're going back to it's like, man, I just won this last year. I'm sure it's kind of like pressure off his shoulders. Won the Grand Slam finally. Super emotional last year. Still think he's a little high, but I still think that, hey, I've been around this course. I know this course. Who more than McIlroy to root for this year? That's my one pick.
All right. I'm gonna give you this guy, McIntyre, man. I saw him play.
What the heck?
I saw him play. I liked what I saw. He reminded me the McIntyre back in the BMW in the Scotland. He was on it. He was in a good tear. Loved the way he was hitting the ball. He was putting beautiful.
That
reading the greens, reading those greens. I mean, he's red hot right now. Finished second in the Valero, led by 4 shots at 36 holes. So he finished fourth on the Players, multiple top 5s in 2026. And he teeing off with his irons. He's playing great, man. Overall, he's a proven major contender. He's a winner, runner up in the 2025 U.S. Open, tied for 7 in the Open Championship. He's a guy that got a new driver. To be honest with you, that is actually showing up. He's boosting his length. He has the Titleist GT S2, so he's looking real comfortable with that thing. He's really. The other thing that I like about him is that he plays really strategy. Yeah, there you go. The strategy. He plays to the strategy of the course too. Left-hander advantage. Some of the angles, and also in Augusta, left-handers see it a little bit better than righties. So we will see. Currently, he arrives 8th, 11th around there. Growing confidence in the number 8 in the world. We need to see McIntyre. I need to see McIntyre go out there and get a W. He's like really close to it. I love the way he's hitting the ball. Once again, that driver is excellent for him. He's hitting. He's a proven great iron hitter. So we will see what it do. But before we pass it on to your second pick, Miguel, you that are watching us today, please click like and share. Follow us out here to just give you more content each week about golf. We love golf. This is what we do. We love it. All right. We don't talk about it. We be about it. Miguel's always up there in the tournaments, and we bring you content all the time from the actual field. All right, Miguel, what you got with your second pick? Talk to me, man.
Obviously, right. Nothing but short from Xander Schauffele, a guy that should win this. In numbers and stat, this guy definitely should win this one. We talk about number 10th in the world, number 13th in the FedEx. We'll talk about nothing but Xander Schauffele. This guy, obviously, he's no stranger of winning, right? He has 10 PGA wins, 200 career events with 183 cuts. This year, he has 6 cuts out of 7. So I'm definitely rooting this guy into those cuts this year. So he's 32 years old, been professional since 2015. Guy's been around the corner, been around the A-man corner a few times. He's trending really good. Last year he came in, I think, third or in between the first 5, I think, or 8. So with the -8, last year he did really well in the Masters. I think this year, with those little hiccups not going his side, I think he can pull off this win. I think his iron game needs to be crisp, and he's one of those guys really disciplined. You tell him hit him here, he'll hit it there. He doesn't need to overpower it. He'll hit his numbers. He knows his numbers. That's why I think this is a good pick for this year's Masters 2026.
Hey, outstanding. I like that pick too, Miguel. I like that pick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, you that are watching us right now, please hit like and share. We greatly appreciate it. This is what we do. We talk about golf every Monday. Today is a special time because I couldn't do it on Monday, but we got makeup dates, so we will let you know. Just click, share, and follow us here at Facebook, YouTube, on Twitch, and all the major, man.
Leave your picks. Leave your picks around.
Let us know.
Let's see how your picks compare to ours.
Let us know what you like. Who you like in this one. All right. Who do you think is gonna make it on Augusta? So is it gonna be a new guy that's gonna wear a green jacket? Is it gonna be one of the old guys that already won? You never know. You never know.
You never know.
But what I do know is that Ludwig Oberg, my guy. Okay. My guy. I told you this is my guy. I'm going to ride or die with my guy. Oberg. All day, every day. Look at outstanding Augusta course history. Do you remember he went 1-on-1 with one of the great ones over at 2024? Whenever he finished second, tied for second. No, actually, not tied for second. Finished second. In his debut, it's the first time in the Augusta. Then on 2025, he also finished tied for 7th. Oberg. Killer. Performed in an under 11 throughout his first 5 career starts at 5 rounds, at Augusta. So he is legit elite in this course. Is outstanding. That's actually, to be more honest with you, I think that was the first time that I saw Oberg. He stand out.
Yeah, I think he stand out on that one. Yeah, he made his name felt there in the Masters because they looked at him once he was up there. After that, he gained a lot of respect off the field.
Definitely. And then he coming in with 3 top 5. So he's hot. He's in the burner. A winner, a win in here in the Masters is around the corner. It's gonna happen before he retires. It is going to happen. Proven big stage performer. I don't know about last week. Last week was kind of weird. I never see him like crush or get demolished like that. But he will be up there. I don't think nerves get to him. I think it's more about fundamentals or maybe the spot of the ball is against grain or something like that. And then the weather factor last week, it was kind of iffy. No major weakness. That's what I like about him. He's a whole around. He can be in the sand. He can be in the outside. He can be whatever.
We were talking about him at the job. He's just not a closer. It feels like he gets all the way up to Saturday, gets to Sunday, and next thing you know, he just goes down here. He tends to get there quick, with his swing quick and everything quick. He gets there, and then he dies down, and something happens that he gets way too excited. And
But
again, it's a great pick. I ain't
but
gonna
then
lie,
it's still good. He still won a couple PGA tournaments, a Players Championship.
it's a great pick. For
Near
some
missed
reason,
it.
it's just
Like
he
just
just keeps on choking at the end, and it's just he
I
gets a little.
don't think so. I don't think he's getting shaky. He just
Shit.
yeah,
All right.
he's
Well,
but
it's overall,
but
it's a good pick.
but it's crazy. It's great because at least you picked somebody that won this before, right?
Yeah, past winner. Yeah, well, obviously Rory.
Yeah. So actually, tell me about your next one.
Yeah. So this guy, he's been playing for so long. He's been playing since 1998. This gentleman that I pick right here has been to this Masters more than a decade of times. Okay, this guy knows. He's been 13 wins. He's number 30 right now, currently 22 in the FedEx, number 9 in the world. Played in international, played in Asian tours, played in DP tours, played in American, played in everywhere you can. This guy needs to win this one. I know that he right now he only has 1 win, 2 top 25s, 3 cuts out of 6, but he's trending. I saw him last week. He's trending. He's getting there. His results.
It's a freak. It's a great pick, Miguel.
It's such a great. He won the Farmers. Remember Farmers Open Insurance. He won that one. Pick. He was tied for the Players in 13. Now coming into this with the, I just need him to make the cut, and I think Rose is going to be in the top 10 at least. This is why I picked him. Kind of sleeper for me, but people say that he's been in it every time. He does great. Yeah. I just need him to win this time. Not great.
It's crazy. I got some fun factor for you about him on this tournament. Obviously, he hasn't won it. You know, we will love for Justin Rose to
like
to put that green jacket.
It's like the Chris Paul hasn't won a title yet, and everybody's dying for him to do it.
Yeah, this dude. I'll be rooting for this pick, Miguel. I don't root for your picks usually, but I'll be rooting for this one.
I'm rooting for this guy too.
Yeah,
this guy that you pick right here.
Yeah, McIntyre. So, a little bit about Justin Rose. He tied for second on 2015. 2017, he lost in a sudden death playoff to Sergio Garcia. That's whenever Sergio won this jacket. In 2025, he lost it again in a playoff with Rory.
To get it. He's dying to get that back.
So he's the only player to lose 2 master playoffs in his career.
That's why I picked him. He needs
playoff.
He needs to win this. He needs to win this. I hope he gets just get into the cut, and then I hope his caddy can do the rest. They both can, shut the place down.
Listen,
right.
He is
one. What's your third pick?
Listen, this Justin Rose is just he's tons. He got tons of fun fact in this course.
Of him. I have a whole segment of one of our
So check this out before I leave it and jump to my guy. He's one of only 9 players in the Masters history with 3 or more runner-ups finishes. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Rose.
That's why I'm picking him this year. It has to be his year. It has to be his year.
Is jaw-dropping facts right now. It's crazy. Whenever I read that, I was like,
he needs to. He can't see this course this many times and not get. He needs to get it.
So, hey man, to go to my pick, I like Jake a lot. Jake is coming from nowhere land. No man land. I if you see my picks, I give you a hot one, a semi-hot with great result on this course with Oberg, and then I give you a wild card. This is my wild card right here. This is if I make the cut for the weekend, it's a win for me. All right, it's a win.
Yeah,
on this one.
Yeah.
And if I win it, man, this is it, bro. I hit the jackpot right here. He's having a dominating 2026. He leads the PGA Tour in strokes gained total. He adjusted score and average. Has a 5 or 6 top 10 finishes. He's getting there, man. He's He's doing his thing. He's putting in the work. He got an elite short game, and putting. He's ranking right now second in the master in the field. So through strokes, I love Jake. I can't even say it more.
He's looking more like a father Spieth, and those boys. If he doesn't win one soon, he's going to be in those categories that he's going to need a win in a couple of years from here.
And then he got the power on the driver. All right, he's a skinny dude, but he can let it rip.
That driver, he's not napping that. He's snapping the driver.
He can let that ball go.
Yeah, he can fly it out there with effortless power too. Really impressive swing.
And it's great to attack the par 5, which is 2, 13, and 15. So mine as well. Just go after it, man. Let it go, Jake. Let it go. He's making his second debut. His first one was at his second turnaround in Master. First one was in 2024. Tied for 55. It was that good, but he's nowhere near that player that he was in 2024. Complete game momentum. So basically, Jake will let me know where he at in the first day.
When he gets there on the range.
First day. Yeah, first day out of the bat. He will let me know if this was a good pick or was a shaky pick in there. All right.
That's not bad. These are great, phenomenal picks. We are in a league at the work. Listen, this is going to be a good one. If you never watch golf, if you don't know about golf and you never watched it, you never hit a ball, you don't know what it is. If you think it's for rich people, if you think this is unattainable, this week, just watch this tournament, and that's the only one I promise you need to watch to continue saying that golf is not boring. If you watch this tournament, this is the one to break that ice to you to get introduced and see how big golf could be. Okay, so
whenever you get in love.
Yeah,
this is the one that you get in love.
Tune in Thursday to Sunday. There will be a Masters green jacket of one of these guys if we got our picks right. If not, anyway, tune in anyway. It's awesome. And Nolo, before we go to one of our another sponsors, there's some stuff that come with the Masters. Yeah. What do you win when you win the Masters? Let's break that down a little bit for them, and then we'll let you guys go here. We ain't gonna take too much of your time.
All right, let's go.
We call golf.
Floor is yours, Miguel, with this one, the famous green jacket.
Look at the famous, infamous. That's the logo, ladies and gentlemen. There's the Master logo right there. What do you win when you get the Masters? Okay, let's say you win the biggest tournament, which second biggest, right? We talk about, right? We talk about FedEx, what we work for, what we get to get all this big paycheck. But this one's the most exclusive one. The Masters is the most exclusive one. What do you win when you win the Masters? Okay, you get a green jacket. Okay, it's not a jacket it's actually, they hem the one for you and you get to keep for a year, but you can't take off a property. We did talk about this last year. If you want to go back to that video, we're going to give you just a quick preview of a recap of that. You do not take the jacket. You can take it. You have to bring it back. It stays on property. They give you another jacket so you can take around, but even that jacket, you can't even, you can only wear it on property.
That jacket, you can wear it 1 year outside the course. The following year, so Rory, right now, yesterday was the last day. Actually, today was the last day to wear the jacket outside and go wherever you want to go. Now, we talking about he got to wear it from now on inside the course. That was it. That jacket stays in the course.
So it's an exclusive jacket, right? Obviously, it's just a green jacket with that history since 1949. They've been giving this jacket out. This jacket's been on the best of the Arnolds of the best players in the world. Only a few people. There's going to be people that's never going to be able to even sniff this jacket on them. So it's a privilege to even have it. Another thing that they win lifetime exemption to the Masters. Once you're in the Masters, it's a family. You're never going to be broke. You're never going to be alone. These guys are going to protect you for your whole entire life. You and your family, it's a big perk right there. A huge perk. Entrance into the locker room of the champions. Now, all of a sudden, only a few people can see in this locker room in their lifetime. I promise you, I might not see it. Maybe on the tour. But, hey, you get your... What else do you get? You get your name on the locker. You get your name permanently engraved on the Masters trophy. There's 2 replicas. There's one that you take home as a replica. There's one that stays there. You get your name engraved there. With who? With the best of the best of the best in the world. Never ever going to leave this tournament. This stays there for histories of your kids, of my kids, of everybody's kids in the world. This is going to be there forever. You get that engravement, your name on there. What else do you get, Nolo? You get
so with that, also with winning the Masters, besides all the glory and everything and the jacket, I'm gonna bring you out of the jacket right quick. You also win, you get the privilege of hosting a dinner, ladies and gentlemen, the following year.
Yep.
So you got to create a dinner for the former champions. So everybody comes in together and everybody has a dinner. So last year was Rory. So he had
Ireland. He were Ireland food.
So he got them a quite appetizers. I'm not gonna go over it.
Remember, you make your food. It's random. It's whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches if you want.
So he had so the some of the stuff that I seen in here, for sides, talking about Irish.
Just throw a few of them out there. Just so
he had a traditional for a side. He had a traditional Irish champ. It's a mashed potato with scallions. That was his favorite from a childhood. So it was
anything
you
want. You have to put it
has
together.
Brussels sprouts. He had glazed carrots and vanilla onions rings.
Cabbage,
this is his tradition. Like, for instance, a plate that was his favorite plate since he was
from Ireland, directly from the roots.
It was the main course was Wagyu filet mignon and seared salmon, also 4 choices, right?
You got to throw a steak in there.
Yeah, man, you have to. Appetizers was multiple appetizers. I'm not gonna go over them, but it's for them to actually choose. For dessert was a sticky toffee pudding with vanilla ice cream and toffee sauce. Man, he went a little bit out there. Look at Rory going in there and doing that thing. But the thing is, with all this, he has to do it. He has to put it together himself. So it's not that you assign somebody to do it for you. No. It is.
And remember, right? You're in front of your peers, your champions, your people that you think this would be easy, but you're planning a dinner for men that that they gotta eat, right? And now you're planning the dinner for them. Make sure it's something that it's kind of not the easiest thing to do.
No, it is quite crazy. It's quite crazy.
You want to get it right, for everybody. So.
Oh yeah, and with that, something else that goes with this jacket. Let's go for it. We call golf. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously you gotta have a trophy. You have to have a trophy in each one of them. So with this trophy comes so it's let me give you a little bit of story of the trophy. It comes as permanent trophy introduced in 1961. It is a massive sterling silver piece made in England, actually. And then from over there, they send it over here with the replica and all that. The Augusta National Clubhouse. It weighs over 132 pounds. You got to be a little bit, you got to be buffed up. You can't lift that thing up. My boy Batia cannot lift this thing. It will fall back. Okay. So what is 120 pounds? So it is 4 feet wide and engraved silver bands listed every winner and runner up, actually. Winners and runner ups are in there. So he stays in Augusta forever. Full size trophy never leaves the club. It remains permanent.
They take a replica of it.
Yes. The sterling silver replica awarded since 1993. All right. The champion received a much smaller keepable version, 6.5 inches to be exact, as tall as 20 pounds. So it's 100 pounds lighter. Actually 112 pounds lighter. Presented along with the green jacket. This is tangible trophy most fans will love to have, to include Miguel and I. Part of the beginner's price packet, in addition, a replica to the winner gets a gold medal, lifetime exception into the Masters, entry to the championship locker room, which Miguel already talked about, the green famous jacket we already talked about. We also have for the runner-up, also honored to the second place finisher, has their name engraved in the permanent trophy and receive a silver medal. This is the only one that I've seen that actually gets the runner-up in the trophy. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Miguel, what else you got about the trophy, man?
Yeah, no. So the trophy, not a lot about the trophy. It's definitely a replica. That is the clubhouse. If anybody didn't know why does it looks like a bank or a house or a church, or that is the replica of the clubhouse. Just in case, it's one hell of a trophy. It has to weigh. Only a certain amount of names are going to be in this trophy before we even get to see the last guy on that trophy. A couple other things. They get a 5-year exemption into the champions, the U.S. Open, the Open champion, and this one. So all the majors, they get 5-year exemption of winning this, which is crazy. Plus, let's not forget about the $4.2 whopping million. So it's short.
But Miguel
being cheap.
Yeah, definitely. But it's crazy because in here we already talked about the runner-up gets in the trophy. That is outstanding. I never, you don't see it in any other trophy, the runner-up in there. But also there's something for loved ones, right? For the loved ones for them.
Yeah,
right?
So with that one, I'd save that for the end. It's a gold locket present champions when the host of the champion dinner and their wife gets like a silhouette with something like written in there. We did it last year. Nolo, pull up the picture so they can
Let's
see
go
what
for
we're
it.
talking.
We call golf.
This is what they get. Are you in mute, Miguel?
This is a silhouette, right? On my bad. Every time we go to commercial, every time I come back, if we can. This is a silhouette. This is what they get. This is what they get to the wives as well. This is a picture of the clubhouse. It has a little saying there. It has a little bit of a message inside. And this honors the wives, right? This is like, hey, thank you for supporting us. They include this in for them, something special, something for the support, something for, encouraging their husbands, maybe lovers, significant other, whatever you want to call them. So
yeah, but it's made more for the wife. So
yes, but it's a little detailed for them for support. Thank you for supporting your man.
Yep, it's presented like Miguel said in the champions dinner, intended for the wife. Also, it's only one locket per champion kind of deal. So whatever happens, she stays with it. Little known but highly treasured. A lot of people don't know about this one. That's why we mention it all the time, because it's just a simple fact that they get more than what they say. So
yes,
I got O'Shea, Batia. What y'all think? Okay, Julian Garcia, O'Shea, that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. He was hot in the beginning.
He's hot. Yeah, he's hot. He just won, right? One of the biggest ones. He won the Arnold. But a lot of people say that he in the Masters he doesn't perform for some reason. It doesn't come out right. The stage is probably too big, or
it's not a bad pick, man. Overall, it really ain't.
But his performance on the last years and the Masters has not showed up. So
let me switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a different breed. When you come to the Masters, all the rest of the tournaments are real. This is the elite one. Like, you really want to win this one to really make a mark on your legacy.
We call golf.
Hey Garcia, this is our picks right here. I don't know if you was around. Let us know. Give me two more. You got Vatia. Give me two more. If you still with us. Let us know if you got two more in there. So he said that he picked Batia in here. It's not bad, not a bad pick overall.
Not a bad, but he hasn't finished well in the Masters, so that's what's kind of tough.
let me get some information right quick about him right quick in this. But give me two more. Maybe you will nail it.
Yeah, so Batia is just hasn't, like I said, he won the Arnold. He just in the Masters, he just hasn't finished the way that everybody assumes that he's gonna finish. So that's why he's just not a favorite for the Masters. And every other tournament, this is the tournament that just creates a little more oomph to it. That's why it's kind of like
So he's making his third start. It is not a bad.
It's not only third shot, and he didn't finish well on the.
Only third start. You can't compare with Oberg right now. Oberg is extremely hot in this course. But he's tied for 35. And he tied for 35 in 2024. In 2025, he ended up second shy. Let me put this right here because for them to know. So man, a +6 and a +4 at the end is not gonna make it through.
Not gonna make it. Kind of chokes there at the end to make it, you know.
He made the cut though. He made the cut in there, so we will see. Like we said, he's red hot. Left-hander. You know, they see the course a little bit different than righties.
Yeah.
We know what he does with the iron and the long ass putter. That I still don't know how they do that, man. It's just a little bit uncomfortable for me to go and get it.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, Masters, pit in your
all
picks,
day.
Leave a comment, leave a share, leave a like. We're gonna do this for next week and the rest of the weeks all the way to the FedEx. So we're gonna do our picks. So make sure we're gonna come with the juicy too. We left the juicy. Tiger got away from. We ain't gonna miss the rest of the juiciness. But
we gotta bring the juicy.
We're coming with the juicy, and we're gonna come with our picks next week. Obviously, tune in for this Masters. This one is going to be a good one. Nolo, what else do we have? And if that's
before we get up out of here, you gotta remember, you guys, the Amen Corner. All right, do not get confused. The Amen Corner in this course will change the Augusta finalists. Listen,
pay attention to the Amen Corner.
Yep,
that's the main part.
11 through 13 in Augusta.
That's the main part.
All right.
All of them.
Whoever comes out of here, it is.
My guys over here.
It could change the whole tournament. I'm telling you, it is the main thing is the unpredictable win. So you're gonna see the players. Remember, whenever they hit the main corner, 11 through 13. Remember this. Look at the players. Look at the caddy, and the caddy will let you know what's going on. All right. Shout out to everybody. All right. Hey, stay tuned for that. But with that being said, this is that time, man. We got to go. We've been here in 56 minutes. Let's go. We call golf. Miguel, the floor is yours, man.
And again, right, we can stay here for another 50. That's why I didn't want to. I try to get it, you know, a little shorter. But when you talk about golf and you're a junkie like us, it's just tough to our head will pop off if we didn't talk about all this stuff. But we do appreciate you. And if you see it recorded for whoever comment, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, please. You know, we're going to keep on doing this. A share, a like will take us a lot farther every day. And we're going to keep on creating this content. Maybe this year we go to more tournaments. You never know. We'll bring you there. And TGL, right? We'll probably go to TGL this year. So
yeah, definitely.
Make sure you subscribe, like. We're here for golf, baby. Junkies for life.
Junkies for life. You already know we love this sport and we're gonna go after it. Please, like Miguel said, to just double tap, like, share, subscribe, get your bell in there, and then come in here and let us know what you got. You know, what you like, what you didn't like. We talk about the previous winners. We talk about, and we make our picks, and then we come in the following week and let you know about it. That's the dynamic. We also bring the ladies. We can't talk about the ladies. We haven't talked about them, but we're gonna bring them around here soon. Okay, so we gotta educate you guys about what we know as far as golf. We wish we could be pros and be out there on Thursday through Sunday doing it. So we gotta bring you our amateurs knowledge, and then bring it in and let you know why we're gonna pick who we pick. All right, so with that being said, thank you for being with us. Remember, we got shows all week long. Don't be crazy, okay? Everybody in this crew of We Call Sports talks English. We're bilingual. Whatever it is that you are seeing from us, you can comment in English and people are going to talk to you about it. If you like fantasy sports, we do got fantasy leagues for NFL, baseball, basketball. We also, on Tuesday, we talk about, we are all from Puerto Rico, so we talk about our native sports out there and what's going on in the island with sports. Also on Thursday, we talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. So we talk mad stuff on Thursday. Thursday is a We Call Sports podcast, the main cast, the main.
Hold on, Nolo.
show.
Hold on, Nolo. Don't give them it all. Let them go subscribe and see what we're talking about. Don't give them all the juicy. Hold a little bit so they can go. They can go in there and see what we're really.
We are giving you everything that we got. All right, we have interviews. We got interviews with NBA players, boxers, professional boxers. We're already everywhere, man. So go out there, click that like, subscribe, and just pay attention to us, man, because definitely we're going to bring it. And if you want to come in with us and participate in this show, let us know, and we'll bring you in. And let's talk, man.
Like all day, every day. And pay, I want to go live. That's all you got to say. I want to go live, and we'll pitch you on here.
Most definitely. But with all that being said, thank you for being with us, Nolo Boy. Hashtag Red Cup all day, every day. So please go out there and do your thing. And like Miguel says, try to hit a golf ball every now and then. Trust me, you will enjoy it.
Makes your heart feel better. Trust me.
Trust me on that. This is it for We Call Sports Podcast, We Call Golf Edition. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Thank you for coming.